National Day of the Horse. It's a day set aside to reflect on the remarkable impact horses have had on our country and civilization. We thought today might be a good day for George to introduce you to one horse in particular who actually changed your life, George.
Yeah, actually, Katie, there are a whole series of a lot of horses that have teamed up to change my life, from Kentucky Derby winner Smarty Jones to a giant Shire named Angus that I rode at the Minnesota State Fair. The horse, though, that has had the greatest impact on my life is a fleet-footed thoroughbred racehorse named Brahma Fear. Brahma Fear was born on the first spring day of 2005. I met him a few days later when I took a TV camera to the Pennsylvania farm where he was foaled by March Walsh.
Oh, he's a lovely looking foal. Cutest little ears. He's a great kid.
The little bay foal was the subject of a TV report because he is the grandson of arguably the greatest racehorse of all time, Secretariat. Veterinarian Scott McManus was the owner of Secretariat's 25-year-old daughter, Committee Boat, who sent all of her babies to the track.
They have an aura about them. A good horse has an aura like that, and she's got it. And I just hope she passes it on to this little guy.
And the
2 years later, Brahma broke his maiden at Pimlico and went on to finish in the money 17 times in races from Philadelphia to Virginia.
Brahma Fear, a 2-year-old bay colt by Brahms from Committee Boat by Secretariat.
As Brahma made a name at the races, this reporter took up riding and jumping horses. I fell in love with all of them, Jonas, the Great Zucchini, and an amazing appendix quarter horse named Jenkins. In August of 2009, convinced by Jenkins that I was ready to ride thoroughbreds, I went to Charlestown Raceway in West Virginia and bought Brahma Fear from trainer Anthony Carone. Less than a year later, Brahma and I were taking our first lessons under trainer Kathleen Kaya in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Kathleen has a deep appreciation of off-track thoroughbreds.
You think about how long they've been bred to do something, how successful they want to do it. When you see a horse dig in, or you see a horse, like Brahma trying to figure out what you're doing on top of them and being very patient today, I mean, that's a good horse.
Over the years, I posted a lot of video of my horse. This clip of Brahma letting himself out of his stall after we moved to New York created a lot of buzz on social media. Brahma, though, didn't truly come into his own until I leased him to talented rider Morgan Murphy, who needed an athlete for eventing. The two have collected a lot of ribbons in a wide range of disciplines, including a costume contest. That's Brahma Fear as a monster truck. Before I moved back to the Midwest in 2016, I sold my beloved Brahma to Morgan. The horse and rider are clearly kindred spirits, enjoying long trail rides through New York's North Country, trotting along the shores of Lake Champlain, and of course, collecting lots of ribbons, jumping anything put in front of them. And while I don't have my beloved Brahma anymore, I do have another colt, or Colton. Colton Mallet was born the same day as Brahma Fear 7 years later. Needless to say, my 7-year-old son is a horseman competing as a cowboy on the Little Britches rodeo circuit.
Yeah, you went to a lot of those rodeos this summer. In fact, not only is little Colton the cowboy, he even rides bulls. On Labor Day weekend, he rode his first bull, a big round one named Minion. Colton stayed on the big fella for a full 5 seconds, wearing, his hockey helmet and a Kevlar vest. Well, it's Friday, which means